live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Pitching in our game today, Garrett Crochet. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
In the air, left field. And a foul ball.
Foul.
That one ripped left field. Carrying well. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with Pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Here comes Aaron Judge.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Just getting started here from Fenway Park.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2. This one popped up. Story. And there's one away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though. Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
In the air, right field. 2 away now.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Two down, nobody on.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
The 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
That's in there. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the first. The lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Max Fried. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Digging in, Roman Anthony. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground. Throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Outside low. Ball one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
The 1-2. Out towards right center field. And a couple of quick outs. Now batting Jarren Duran. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt.
Hey!
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Grounds one to short. Story sends it over to first and quickly one away in the second. Almost got him.
Hey!
The 1-1. Just
That's ball
missed.
two.
Got him swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 down, base is empty. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. High fly ball, right field. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. Now to the bottom of the second. Yankees won and the Red Sox nothing. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one almost got him. Sliced hard but foul. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Stays alive. And that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on base.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Contreras on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. Contreras into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
Man at second.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Got him. One down.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Caleb Durbin getting ready to hit.
Nope.
The lefty, the 1-0. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. Strike on the inside corner. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. In the air, right side. Judge takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Ball that time.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. What a stop. And very nicely done for the out. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail here 1-0. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero.
Ball 1.
Connor Wong. He takes over behind the plate after the injury.
Hey! Ball.
There's a strike. Three-two
That's
down.
ball 3.
In the air, left field. Anthony settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Foul ball. That's outside. Going to count 1 and 2. That one way inside. Swing and a miss. Crochet gets the strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And a big swing and a miss.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Ball, that's outside.
Just
that ball went out.
missed. Cody Bellinger waiting to hit for the Yankees. Grisham leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Now it's 3 and 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That one laced to center and a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Flied to right his first time. Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Aye.
The 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. Now an 0-2 from Fried. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. On to the 4th. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swings through that high fastball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Towards first. Takes it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Edging the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The 0-2.
Ball in.
Ground ball up the middle. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. His first at bat was a strikeout. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. So the Yanks go in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in Boston, so stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Two. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Hey!
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That's ball 2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's to third. McMahon sends it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Here comes Wilson Contreras. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one
That's a
close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that one hammered. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. The throw into second. Safe. He beats it.
There he is coming through with a knock right there. I like the fact that he can pick him up and put him down a little bit. First basemen aren't known for the speed, but see him get that extra base hit there. Now he's in scoring position.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Man at second.
Nope. Outside.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying into the monster seats and gone. A towering shot to center, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches,
Whoa,
but even
that's
better
down.
takes.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Rafaela wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter. And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Hey! Ball 1.
The Yankees trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's
Ball, that's
inside. 3-1 now. Ripped on the ground to second. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Nope.
Gets under it and pops it up. Durbin should have this one. And that's the third out. Yanks held in check. They're down 2-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right field. Judge settles underneath it. And a quick out, number one. Goldie steps on the bag. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Back to the top of the order, Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Anthony goes 6 feet 3 inches, just 21 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Got him swinging. Red Sox go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now, Trent Grisham. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
The 0-1. And Judge takes a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Center field. Rafaela takes it in for the out. 2 down. And here comes Bellinger. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Down in order go the Yankees. And our score remains 2-1. Well, we go bottom 6. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. Free back to work. That one found hard the other way. The 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. Oh, and 2 now. Outside with a breaking ball. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Right back to him on the mound. On to first, and there's 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Oh, that's
activity
inside.
in the bullpen for the Yankees. Paul Blackburn, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Hill, a left-hander, also throwing. And the 1-0. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Grisham on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees 1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Justin Slayton on to pitch here. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. On the ground to third. A dive. Nice stop to first. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 56, also throwing. The Bo Sox trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing, he held up 2-1. Foul ball there. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way and then just at the last moment it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
So up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball, that's out.
Two down, nobody on. That misses. Ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Hey!
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Abreu has a beat on it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees 1. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Paul Blackburn.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Off the mark there. Ball 3. That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
That one fouled off. Abreu gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
One out man at first. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. The 1-0. And a foul ball. One-run game, one out, one on. And that one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees 1. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Garrett Whitlock.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Movement in the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Oh, that got him.
That got him.
And that'll put the tying run on base to start the inning.
Off the plate, ball one.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The Yanks with the tying run on at first, and we're in the top of the eighth. That's to third. The turn by Meyer at second. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the eighth. He's looking rock solid so far.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Yanks held in check, and they trail it here 2-1. Back inside Fenway Park. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong.
Ball, that's outside. Hey!
On the ground to short. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Next
Ball.
pitch misses.
Down.
Ball one. Nice grab. There's one. Throw to first and
You're
two.
out.
What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Here's Trevor Story now. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey!
Now the 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Ball. Ball.
Really nice two-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
Not close with that one. Full count now. He goes down looking. Nothing doing for Boston. They lead it 2-1. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Aroldis Chapman.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Here's your 1. That one to
That ball's
first,
foul.
and that goes foul. Just
Inside,
misses the
ball one.
mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Pitch is in there. Strike 1. The Yankees with the tying run at second here at the top of the ninth. Late with the swing there. That missed inside, and the count is 1-2. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball,
inside.
it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Man at second. Base hit. Here comes the throw. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with one out, and a fly ball could knock this one up.
Well, that's a good hold by the third base coach. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. Less than 2 outs. You still got another couple of opportunities to get that tying run in.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Now a pitch out to defend against the squeeze, but nothing going on. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Fastball for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a pop up. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. Two on, 2 outs. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Here's a 3-0. And that'll load the bases.
Down.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Chapman is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And that is the ball game.
You can still feel the energy in this ballpark. What a great finish. Everyone on their feet looking for that pitcher to get the final out. They strand the tying run at third. The go-ahead run was at second base. A lot of pressure, but they were able to pull it out. Nice W.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.